Jay Buchsbau back here with, wow, the Naftali crew. This is an amazing bottle of wine. This is a Chateau Piada Sauternes. Sauternes is made from only two grapes, can be made from only two grapes, and those are Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. They're made in Bordeaux. It is also a dessert wine. These wines can last up to 100 years. I've tasted Sauternes that are still great 50, 60, 70 years later. The alcohol is not that high. The alcohol is 13.5%, but the sugar and the acid and the richness of it keeps it going for a long time. This is yellow and golden, but more yellow than golden, and even some green, which shows you that it's young. And young, at 2016, it's already 3 years old, but still, for a Sauternes, it's quite young. And it really needs more time for it to oxidize. I know that sounds terrible, because when you cut an apple, and 15 minutes later, it's oxidized and turns brown. These wines actually need that oxidation for it to develop more flavor. Oh gosh, this is called Sauternes. All Sauternes must be made from those two wines, and also are attacked by a mold called Botrytis cinerea, or the noble rot. And it actually eats the skins of these grapes and starts rotting these grapes, and that's when they are harvested, only after that process has already begun. And that actually eulogies, meaning it leaks out some of the water from those grapes, and so the remaining juice is concentrated with flavors and sugars, and that's how they make the wine out of that. No sweetness is added, no alcohol is added, unlike ports, which have a similar flavor profile, meaning in terms of sweetness. There's also that Botrytis cinerea aroma is very much present. It's actually quite light in this wine, and I gather it's because it's still quite young, even at 3 years old. And it has a tiny drop of bitterness, just a tiny drop, which actually kicks the flavor up and makes it even more delicious. And whoa, does it fill your mouth? It's like a symphony of sweetness in your mouth. It's unbelievable. It's like a whole orchestra, for goodness sakes, of flavor in your mouth. Wow, I feel it everywhere. I feel it on the sides. I feel it in the center. I feel it on the tip. I feel it in the back. This Piada Sauternes is made from its own chateau, which means that the grapes are actually completely vertically integrated, as I spoke before about the Herzogs on one of them. The wine, the grapes, the winemaking, the winemaker, everything is done in one small area surrounding the winery, and it all comes from the same place. This is quite an amazing experience and enjoyable. It's a wine that you can buy now, because in a year from now, this 16 vintage will be gone. 16 vintage was supposed to be one of the greatest vintages, one of like 3 or 4 greatest vintages in 100 years in Bordeaux. So enjoy it. Here's to you and the Naftali crew. Thank you, Alex, for allowing us to share this with our good friends. Have a great Shabbos, everybody. Jay Buchsbau with the Naftali crew.